Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. The die is cast. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. In war, events of importance are the result of minor causes. Experience is the teacher of all things. If you must break the law, do it to seize power. In all other cases, observe it. It is not the strong that survive, but the most adaptable. Men are nearly always willing to believe what they wish. A friend in need is a friend indeed. I love the name of honor more than I fear death. The greater the difficulty, the greater the glory. Let the die be cast. What we wish, we readily believe, and what we ourselves think, we imagine others think also. As a rule, men are more driven by their passions than by reason. We have lived long, but this is the noblest life of all. There is nothing so absurd that it has not been said by one philosopher or another. The victory is always in the hands of the bold. Men are more afraid of what they see than of what they fear. It is better to create than to learn. Creating is the essence of life. The people who have power are those who act. I would rather be first in a village than second in Rome. The greatest enemy is not the one you know, but the one you fear without knowing. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. The enemy's plans are laid out for us in the open. We are to act accordingly. It is better to be feared than loved. The fear of losing power is the greatest obstacle to progress. A conqueror must possess not just strength, but wisdom. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. He who is brave is free. He who fears being conquered is already defeated. It is easier to find men who are willing to die than men who are willing to endure pain. I have lived long enough to see the course of events decided by a single man. Success is to be measured by the difficulty of the task, not by the rewards that follow. The measure of a leader's greatness is the ability to inspire others. Fortune favors the bold. They are not conquered who are afraid to fight. Do not wait for leaders, do it alone, person to person. Men are led by their senses and their desires, but the wise man uses them as his servants. One can conquer with intelligence what brute force cannot achieve. Those who are prepared to die are the ones who will achieve great things. Conquer your fears, and the rest will follow. You cannot make progress without a willingness to embrace change. A soldier does not question his orders. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to fight. Let them hate, as long as they fear. The stronger the opposition, the more glorious the victory. Those who are not prepared to die for the cause will never achieve victory. The greatest leaders know when to lead and when to listen. It is better to risk something than to miss the opportunity. A true leader always leads by example. You can't be a great ruler unless you understand the people you lead. War is not just a fight, it's a battle of wills. Victory is sweetest when you've known defeat. When you win a battle, it's not just about your troops, but about your strategy. The art of war is the art of deception. A leader is only as good as the people who follow him. Be the change you wish to see in the world. A man who cannot command his own men has no right to command. It is not the size of the army, but the quality of the soldiers that determines victory. It is a long road from the battlefield to the throne. The hardest battles are fought within the soul. A man who is truly brave knows how to control his fear. True leadership is about understanding the hearts of the people. Knowledge is power, but wisdom is the key to victory. Fear is a great motivator, but so is hope. Victory belongs to the most prepared. One must never underestimate the enemy. The greatest battles are fought with the mind, not the sword. If you want peace, prepare for war. A leader's greatness is measured by his capacity to inspire others. Only those who have faced hardship can truly understand the meaning of victory. When in doubt, trust your instincts. True greatness comes from humility. It's not the victory that matters, but the struggle. A conqueror cannot be afraid to take risks. Victory is not just about defeating the enemy, it's about understanding them. True strength is in controlling your emotions. The greatest enemy is one who can turn your own strengths against you. A wise ruler knows that he cannot rule alone. A great army needs great leadership. To lead is to serve. There are no shortcuts to success, only hard work. There is no honor in victory without struggle. When in battle, it's important to stay calm under pressure. Victory requires courage, but also wisdom and restraint. Never underestimate the power of a single determined individual. The best strategy is one that adapts to the changing conditions of the battlefield. It's not enough to be strong, you must also be smart. The greatest victory is that which is achieved with the least amount of bloodshed. A leader who is not willing to learn is a leader who is doomed to failure. True loyalty is earned, not given. Leaders must not only command, but also inspire. Victory is often the result of perseverance. A great man does not seek fame, he earns it. Strength without wisdom is wasted. You cannot win if you do not fight. To lead is to make difficult decisions. Success is often born of struggle. A wise leader knows that peace is the ultimate goal of war. Greatness is measured not by what you achieve, but by what you inspire others to achieve. Victory is the result of careful planning and execution. The measure of a soldier's greatness is the ability to withstand hardship. Victory is the reward of perseverance. The greatest warriors are those who fight for something greater than themselves. Victory is sweetest when it is earned through struggle. Success is not guaranteed, but effort is. A leader must be a visionary, not just a manager. The greatest victories are achieved by making the right choice at the right moment. An army's true strength lies in its unity. You cannot rule if you do not have the trust of your people. The bold will always achieve more than the timid. The art of leadership lies in understanding human nature. The best conquerors are those who leave no lasting scars on the land they take. A true general is defined not by victories alone, but by the men he leads. The courage to take risks is what separates great leaders from the rest. An army is only as strong as the men who serve in it. There is no wisdom in unnecessary war. A ruler who cannot inspire fear is a ruler destined for failure. Those who wait for victory without action will never know it. The foundation of any empire is in its people. To lead is to be prepared to make sacrifices. When the leader falters, the whole army falters. Victory requires not just the bravery of soldiers, but the wisdom of a commander. War is a contest of willpower as much as it is of arms. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward in spite of it. Leadership is about knowing when to act and when to wait. An empire built on war is never secure. A ruler's power is determined not by his wealth, but by his wisdom. True leadership is about being in the right place at the right time.